That one is called a sunset in Galway, and it's an instrumental I wrote while I was looking out on a pretty empty city. You know, I had my cello there, I had the amplifier there, I had my loop pedal, and there was just no one walking around. So I was playing this for basically myself, and I was just like, wow, this is just super relaxing. You know. Play Haas. Okay, here's a tune by Natalie Haas. Well, I don't know if it's actually by her, but I know she covered it with the fiddler that she plays with. So this, yeah, I realized that. I was like, oh, I didn't play that song by Natalie Haas. So this one is called Wings of a Scory. Yeah, that's a tune that I know that my cello teacher and the fiddle player that she plays with, they play that one, and it's I love it. I love that song so much. don't know if I've ever played it, but maybe we could do Pumpkin Diver. Haven't done that one for a little while. Here's an original tune, and maybe I should try adding lyrics into Pumpkin Diver like I have for Calamity and Further from the Truth. That would be cool to like see if I can put lyrics to Pumpkin Diver. Okay, here we go. So this is Pumpkin Diver. See if you can fill in the gaps where lyrics would be. Somebody said the safe word. What? Thanks for being here, you guys. Yeah, we could do Hotel California. I haven't done that in a while. Sure. Hotel California, coming right up. dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up to the air. Up ahead in the distance, saw a shimmering light. Head heavy and my sight grew dim. I'd stop for the night. As she stood in the doorway, I heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. And she showed up the candle, and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor that I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Living it up at the Hotel California. Such a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. The mine is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance to remember sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain and said, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here in 1969. And still those voices were calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night, hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Living it up at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find them here. On the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. We are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gather for the feast. Stab her with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. Had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Like said the night man, you are programmed to receive. You can check it anytime you like, but you can never leave. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Fairly challenging one to do. I don't know. I think I can probably get a better version of that. So maybe we'll hold off on putting it on YouTube just for now. I think I can probably, because there was a couple words that I was stumbling over. So maybe we could try the I don't know, the rap one that was written recently. Or we could do Long Way From Home. I know that someone was asking about that. Sure, let's do that. Let's do Long Way From Home. Thank you so much for following me over from Reddit, if that's how you got here. That's super cool. Okay, here we go. You can't. wasn't us to cross the shame, a crime, tearing us apart. Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Was it wrong? Was it right? Should we be here at all? We've caused pain through these crimes. How far can we fall? Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Oh, we are a long way from home. We're a long way from home. Yeah, I feel like the guy that's on Reddit that does like the slappability stuff and stuff, he's very talented. It's very hard to compete with that man. If he's playing at the same time as me, I might want to try and see if I can like go on at a different time or something because he's really good. I really really like dug watching that guy. Let's do Stranger in the Mirror. All right, here we go. Thank you so much for being here. I need concentration. That's not it. I need Why am I thinking? Okay, one more start. One more start. All right. I need confirmation before desperation erases my discretion. Stuck between reality, I feel slipping traction, defining new reaction. I don't recognize the stranger in the mirror staring back at me. I'd like to find the bridge that connects my past to this, to remember the challenges of where I come from. The gate we had to climb, ripped our clothes and scarred your side. Remember teachers of our past and the hardships that we've had. Our lessons through suffering shape how we grow. Shadows around me shout, carry on, move along. Poison won't find me, carry on. Mistakes don't define me, carry on, move along. Simply remind me to carry on. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging that. The Stranger in the Mirror one is really cool. I don't know. They're all cool, you guys. They're all cool. I like my songs. I'm gonna see if I can play a instrumental here. That I've been considering adding lyrics to, but you'll understand why if I don't, because it is very challenging. So we'll see. Oh yeah, the rap one. Okay, I'm gonna do this instrumental first, and then I'll go to the rap one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it would be. You know what? When I get back to Alberta, it'd be really sweet to see if I can get like a portable camera that I can attach to Poco, so you can see it from her perspective. I don't know if that's gonna work, but that'd be pretty cool. The thing in the corner of the ceiling, that thing right over there, that's a smoke alarm. As much as it looks like a spider, there's been many nights where I'm going to bed and I look up and I go, oh yeah, it's just a smoke alarm. You know? Yeah. I'm sure you guys have had that experience in the past too, when the lights are out and you look across the room and you're just like, oh my god, I can see someone standing in here, and yeah, it's just a weird experience when you have someone standing in your room while you're trying to sleep. I'm just kidding. It's like when you put like a jacket on a chair and it's got that figure of like a person in there. I did have this weird experience back in high school. There was this girl that really liked me, but we never talked. And her name was Leah. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was in here right now. But Leah, very strangely, I woke up in the middle of the night and I went over to my window and I looked out my window, and this was like at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I live out in the country, right? So pretty far out of town. And I looked down and she is just standing outside of my house. And I opened up my window and I was like, Leah? And she looked at me and she was like, and she darted in the other direction and she just ran off into the woods. And the funny thing is that she moved. She moved. Like the next day I was just like, I need to see if I can find this girl. And I like had no conversation with her, like pretty much ever. But when I was talking with Danielle, which was a good friend of mine back at the time, and I was just like, hey, this happened with your friend? And she was just like, oh man, like I couldn't get her to stop talking about you. Like she would talk about you all the time. And I was like, whoa, okay. And like, it was so strange because it's just like, I didn't even really know who this girl was. So it's so weird. High school. All right, here's Faster Than Light.
You held your sight, fixed on building the device, could end all the strife from being alone in the night. Some were so afraid, consequences we could make, a force behind the crash, breaking everything we had. Though we can sail faster than light, we started flirting with intimate dangers. It's not our fault, we're just along for the ride.
Gotta work it out. Gotta figure it out. If you were dead honest, we might see the source of heat. Gotta work it out. Gotta figure it out. If we... I'm gonna say that comment really threw me off. That's so funny. Gotta work it out. Gotta figure it out. If we were dead honest, we might see the source of heat. Gotta work it out. Gotta figure it out. If you hadn't noticed, we've got bigger threats on the scene. Should we speculate? Nah, let's concentrate. Creative solutions for how we can thrive. If we can emulate a cool collective state, let's force every compass towards our compassionate side.
We started flirting with intimate dangers. It's not our fault, we're just along for the ride. It's hard to hold on when I'm terrified of living without it, becoming a stranger. We need to be seen. I'm here and I am alive.
that was a that was a pretty funny thing. I just like after right after telling that story to look up and see someone just be like, Leah, you in here? Just made me laugh pretty good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out the music that I've been making. I feel like I think I want to play Further from the Truth because I've been really digging that new song as well. I love new material. So let's do Further from the Truth.
There was a place when I was small where I would go to dream, where I would be alone. A mantle from a fireplace boarded up long ago. I would try to peek through cracks in the wood, but I lacked light from the fuel that once burned there. Now it's so dark and cold. Even through the boarded planks, I could tell piles of ash from the smell. I could feel the rushing wind that searched the ground for somewhere else to go. Maybe there could be something south I can't see through the mouth of stone in the basement of my past so many years ago. was young, where I would keep books, where I might read alone. Those pages had a lot to say, they brought me into other worlds. In my head, I didn't know I had. Portals would open, I would stare in through another's eyes. Underneath the wooden stairs, I grew to know what I might see, where I could go. Possibilities of what my future holds. An atlas on every page. I would try to hear through cracks older sentences, paragraphs, to build up a tiny human being with so much left to grow.
All right. Look at all the Pocos. Ah, yeah, Pocos. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. I don't know what it all means, really, but pretty new to this whole Twitch thing. Hey, thank you. Thank you again. Another person. I was stoked. Let's do the crazy song. Why not? Let's do the crazy song. Haven't done the crazy song today. Feeling a bit crazy. Let's get that crazy song in.
There, within an inch, you cannot touch. You are poised. How can I rattle your cage, boy? How can I rattle your cage? When the panic sets in, was it too late? Will you go mad? How can I rattle your cage, boy? How can I rattle your cage? Losing your marbles is fun, boy. How can I rattle your cage? When the panic sets in, was it too late? Will you go mad? How can I rattle your cage, boy? How can I rattle your cage? Rattle your cage, boy. How can I rattle?
It's such a weird song. Yes, I have decided to change the name from the Rattle Your Cage to the Crazy Song because that's what everyone calls it. And that's what I call it. So let's just call it the Crazy Song and we'll move on with our lives and things will be fine. Let's do Red Rover. Yeah. This is for Berg in the chat because I actually wrote this song with him being one of the main characters of my mind. I grew up with that kid, so he's in the chat right now. His name's Berger. Say hi to him. Give him a virtual hug when you see him.
I've been walking around where we used to play. The swings look so small, yet I know they're the same size they used to be. As I recall.
Oh no. Yeah, there we go. Those monkey bars never really did take me that far.
We'd swing for hours and our parents wouldn't know where we are. Red Rover, Red Rover, I'm calling over memories, who we used to be. I've been walking around where we used to play, where we would be pirates sailing through space on our battleship. As I recall, B-Ray was Cowboy Bebop, avoiding alligators that swim in the swamp. Red Rover, Red Rover, I'm calling over memories, who we used to be.
I remember that tug-of-war game we had, knots on the rope that were tied by my dad. He supplied me with a whole box of freezies, which is pretty cool because I traded them for freebies that I might have used to score some brownie points with a couple girls being chased for boys kiss. First kiss I had, we were playing house where she was the cat, I was the mouse. Told all my friends it's really not a big deal. Never really got to tell it out. Maybe feel playground became a pretty chill place, my own zone for us to make our mistakes.
Red Rover, Red Rover, I'm calling over memories, who we used to be, who we used to be. I've been walking around, I've been walking around.
It's not real rapping. It's just kind of like my fake interpretation of what a rap maybe could be. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the subs, you guys. and on to biddies. Thanks for flashing your biddies across the internet. All the way to me, who gets to enjoy all them biddies. I'll put them in my back pocket. I'll keep them all the biddies. I was just thinking, all damn biddies. What a silly thing. Absolutely silly. Let's do Drunk on Pride.
Deep inside a trench, all I can reach. Wait for the skull of a ship that was reached. War machine evolved, violence the total peace. Small wooden eye by a barrel of wine. Captain of a ship had nothing but time to watch his dream die as he gets drunk on pride. Long after they lost their across the sea in a battle of waves, rushing through the rocks, past through the caves, remnants of ash drifting outside their base. Weapons that were used were buried away, flags that got torn get lost in a page, barely any scars left from the good old days. Long after they lost their name, long after they lost their name, long after they lost their name, long after they lost their.
Wow, that song can be really challenging to play. It felt a lot more challenging than it usually is. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to Q for I think her first name is Shannon for consistently putting the lyrics on the chat. Like I think that's super cool that that she does that. Because it's super helpful. I mean, I put a lot of work into these lyrics, so it's really nice that that you can see it while I'm playing. If you guys want to show some appreciation, maybe put a picture of Poco. Let's get some Poco going on. I love that you can do that. I love that you can put pictures of Poco. And I wish Poco was in here. She's hanging out with the roommates. She'll be here at some point, I'm sure. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Q. Appreciate it. And look at all the Poco. Yeah, that's great. I love it. And thank you to Owl and Astrid for making the emojis. That's super cool. I love it so much. Okay, here we go. This is Memento Mori. Yep, started it in the wrong key. Let's do that again.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, filling up my coffee cup. One way to shake me up. I never wanted to sleep. Oh, won't forget. Memento mori leaves a debt you haven't paid it yet. I never wanted to sleep. My brain was cynical inside this massive hole, and it swallowed me. I never wanted to sleep. My suit stayed the same. Can't remember my own name inside the timeless cage. I never wanted to sleep. Like a misered hound, I'm tied and bound. A wild beast crying for release. I want my mouth so I may howl and share with silence of the trees. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, filling up my coffee cup. One way to shake me up. I never wanted to sleep. My bones became a drip. Now that I've had my sip, after a little taste, I never wanted to sleep. Like a muzzled hound, I'm tied and bound. A wild beast crying for release. I want my mouth so I may
So I found out how I'm finding how this Twitch thing works slowly over the course of time of starting to use it. See ya. Yeah, and so what's happening on my end now is I'm trying to work my way towards partner, and how partner works is that you have to have an average of 75 streamers watching over the course of time. So as long as there's over 75 people watching, I'll just keep playing, you know, and then when that number goes below 75, then then I'll play one more and we'll call it. Um, so thanks so much for being here, and I'm just gonna keep on rocking out and doing whatever comes up. If anyone's got any things they would like to hear, feel free to ask. I mean, I know there's supposed to be points to asking for that, but we're figuring it out as we go along. And maybe let's do Through the Tides. And so we set sail to the sea on the back of a whale. Yes, she held our lives. She's a blade that glides through the tides. And she moves just like a ghost in the mist. She continues to float. She showed her heart to so many men, so many men she'll never see again, just for the moment, just for the day, just for the moment. And so we set sail to the sea on the back of a whale. And as we rocked, she would sing a song that was so comforting. She showed her heart to so many men, so many men she'll never see again, just for the moment, just for the day, just for the moment.
trust you, my dear, to carry me home, carry me home. Oh, I trust you, my dear, to carry me home, carry me home. And so we set sail to the sea on the back of a whale. Throw my hands up in the air sometime, saying, hey yo, got to let go. I'm gonna celebrate and live my life, singing, hey yo, got to let go, 'cause we gonna rock this club. I don't know if I can still do that one. I can't remember how to play it. There was this one where it was like, cause we gonna rock this club. We're gonna go all night, right? Gonna light it up like it's dynamite. I used to play that one back with when I played with Rebecca Rabis. All right, yeah, let's do Angel Tango. Sure. This is for Zutara, Zutarara. Zutara. Push me down from the race, was content with second place, yes it's true, until I heard you. Planned a trip to outer space, an introduction, stranger days, yes it's true, until I heard you. Planned a trip to outer space, introduction, stranger days, yes it's true. That's when I heard you. There was a time where I stayed safe from outside, a blissful state when I knew my world without you. Thought I would be stronger. It's when I heard her voice. My nights are so much longer. Left my heart no choice. First she sat on a chair, small guitar, no idea that everything would change. When my life came to this, it stopped my breath, and I couldn't look away from the angel on the stage. Thought I would be stronger. It's when I heard her voice. The nights are so much longer. Left my heart no choice. to the sin that it stained. Velvet dress she saved. With her toy, she starts to play a simple song to ease the pain of her youth. Verse she choked through. Thought I would be stronger. When I heard her voice, the nights are so much longer. You left my heart no choice.
I think I want to. Oh goodness sakes! Here we go. Here we go. How do I get? Okay. I think I'm gonna try the newest song again, and then I'll probably call it there. Yeah, I know it's super cool. Hi, Dad. I'll give you a call after this. Yeah, so let's do the newest one again, because I'm really, or maybe let's do Earthquake. Let's give Earthquake a go first. Earthquake first. Yeah, I know. I saw that my dad and Mona are here. Thank you. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh no, my iPad was on a different song for some reason. Oh, there we go.
Then it starts to shake, heard a voice shout, earthquake. Room was chattering, it terrified me. Water soaked the floor, heard of banging beyond the door. Let me in, he cried out, he came to find me. Stay calm, we have to go. Leave your things, but grab the wind up a radio. Look at me, we'll be alright. It terrified me. Siren rang out from every wall as the lights swept down the hall. Flashing red lights strove in place. I'm getting dizzy. I could feel it through my legs, a trembling, violent sway as my heart began to roar. My chest was pounding. Get me out, I need to breathe. Smoke was rising with an unbearable heat. Almost there, getting close, a trench so frightening. Rising dust, felt the shifting of Earth's crust. Underneath the stairs, rising stairs, would it crush me? Get me out, I need to breathe. Smoke was rising with an unbearable heat. Almost there, getting close, suffocating. Pulled me up, the exit's near. Hold on tight until we make it out of here. As we pushed past the door, the light was blinding.
It's definitely been less than a month that I've been streaming on Twitch. Yeah. But it's, it's getting there. Can't be a whole month. Yeah, I agree. Uh, right? It's crazy. And some of you have been in here with me every single day, and that's just super cool. Thanks for being so nice, you guys. Thanks for being so nice. Wow, you guys are really nice. it's going there. It's going there. It's getting there. Maybe I'll do a quick story for you. I got one that I remembered today that I'm pretty excited to tell you guys. So, okay, and it's kind of cool that my dad is here for this because he'll appreciate this story. He might even remember it. Okay, so when I was a kid, we had a puppy named Snowball, and Snowball is actually the reason why I got Poco, because Snowball was is a Bichon. And we got this Bichon when I was like 2 or 3 years old, and she lived a good long while. And Snowball had 19 puppies over the course of her life, and she had 3 different litters of babies, right? So 19 puppies. That's a lot of puppies for a puppy. And Snowball had, it was with the dog next door. His name was Wicked. He was a Shih Tzu, and this guy had such a massive underbite, right? Now, they had these puppies, and they were downstairs in the laundry room, right? So there was a laundry room, and then right next to the laundry room was the furnace room. And what ended up happening here is that we were out getting groceries or something. We came back, and then one of the puppies had gotten out of the cage that we had them in, and it had managed to make its way into a room that was closed, and it made its way into the furnace room. Now, the furnace room had a bit of a pit, a small pit that was in there that led to a pipe, and this dog had fallen in, and it had broken its leg. So we picked up this dog, and we brought it to the vet, and it was a very, very small puppy. And the vet put a cast on it, and and so for the next little while, this dog needed some serious care, right? And so I took myself on as its carer, and I started carrying that dog everywhere with me. That dog, I would make sure that it would eat and drink and use the washroom when it needed to, and I was caring for that dog, and I ended up naming the dog Brittany. And what happened is we sold all the other dogs first, and then when Brittany was well enough to go to its new family, this family came, and I didn't want to sell Brittany, but my mom was just like, listen, we can't have another dog. We already have another dog. So I was like, okay. And so that family took this dog back to their house. 16 years later, fast forward 16 years later, right? I'm working for my dad, and I'm installing some blinds in a house. And I'm in there all day in this house with a drill and a ladder, and I'm installing all of these blinds all over the house, and we are making the world darker one room at a time. That's a saying my dad likes to say it that I'll never get tired of. But okay, so we are, we're putting up these blinds in this house, and I finish up, and when I'm done, the lady that owns the house next door, because it's like these 2 houses that were combined, and she was building this house attached onto her house for her parents. Right, and she comes in and she says, "Hey, would you like to come over for a tea?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I go over to her house, and I go into her little place, and there's these 2 dogs that run up, and they're yipping, they're yipping and they're being a small dogs and blah, 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 right? And then the last dog that's in the back, it starts slowly making its way up, and I was looking at this dog going like, what is going on here? And the family was just like, that's so weird. Brittany never gets up for anybody anymore. And this dog was blind and it was deaf. And the dog made its way up to me, and I was like, oh my God. And I was just like, where did you get this dog? And they told me the story of them getting this dog, and there was this boy that they had met when they were getting the dog, and the boy asked if they could keep the name Brittany, and they promised the boy that they would keep the name as Brittany. So that's why that's why. And so I got to see her again and hang out with her and pat her a bunch and just be like, oh my God, it's amazing to see you. And you've had an amazing life in these 16 years that I haven't seen you, and your family's amazing. And it was just such a lovely moment for me. I'm glad that I got to see her before she passed away, inevitably, I'm sure. But yeah. So, with that in mind, let's play some more music. Let's do Calamity again, because it's brand new, and I'm really excited about this song. If I do write a book, Astrid, all of those memes that she's been making need to go in the book with the caption of the stories, because I love those photos so much. Okay, here we go. This is Calamity.
It's a wave too much high, crushing bones with taking lives. It's a freeze you can't escape. It's the haunting memories of a grander history. Maybe we weren't meant to see clues below the dirt in secretive buildings. It's a ball and a chain. It's a little company. It's a suit in a cage with a touch of apathy. It's a shiny brand new way to lose your reality. It's a giant fault line in commonality. I'm beside a mirror of me. I look the same, yet have crooked teeth. A different line of time, it seems. Who scraped through the dirt to survive a calamity? It's a wash, a strip of me, a different name, a different scene, with fangs I've never worn before. The expression has changed to one of insanity. It's the calm far beneath turbulence of rapid seas, taking breaks to pause and breathe when everyone is frantically moving on, changing pace, never staying in one place for very long. You don't have to run this race, it's okay, stand aside, let the world pass you by. Things can change on a dime, you might not bear in time for the speed of consequence plow into your radiant skies. I'm beside a mirror of me. I look the same, but with crooked teeth, with fangs I've never known before, an expression of rage, channeling an animal. but with crooked teeth, with fangs I've never seen before, an expression of rage, channeling an animal.
Cool. Yeah, we could do Silent Alarm, especially since my dad's here. He likes this one. So Dad, I don't know if you remember this, and I don't know if you're still on here, but hopefully you are. So back when I was in college, there was a song that I did with Levi, and he was playing banjo. And so it was just me and Levi on banjo, and so this is the song, and he was asking me to do it I can't remember, a little while ago we were talking, and he was like, can you do that one that like he played with with Levi? So this is that song. This is Silent Alarm.
Dust gets rattled from the glass, flashing lights spin so fast. Eye that's mounted on the wall gives no excuse, it saw it all. Silent alarm has been triggered. Did it phase your mind? There's no time, and yet you linger. I'm so wide. Dust froze on the barricade, a faded piece of art a prophet made. Picture of a birdie cage, safe from the rain, so well behaved. A silent alarm has been triggered. Did it phase your mind? There's no time, and yet you figured I'm so wise.
All right. I think I'm getting close to wanting to call it for the day. But yeah, we haven't done the sea shanty yet. So let's do Man o' War, and we'll go with that. Okay, here we go. This is the sea shanty.
Iron fists, we shout at the sea. Those fish won't have our company, at least not today, not while we breathe. Yo ho ho, yo. The blackjack we drink steadies the hand that batten down the hatch and play the flag. While these clouds are thick, our blood is as strong as the man o' war. Man o' war, oh, I-oh, various along with freights of gold. Yo, ho, ho, oh, I-oh, plunder straight through the waves. Left a bonny young lass back in my town to search for coins to settle down, to care for my babe, carrying around. Yo, ho, ho, I-oh, man o' war, oh, I-oh, carry us along old once said, back in Anchor's pubs, when the tall clouds are flat, you scurry along, 'cause when trouble that fierce brews in the sea, yo ho ho I yo, I know war, oh I oh, ferry us along with freights of gold, yo ho ho, oh I oh, plunder straight through the waves. When privateers tried to scuttle our ship, the old man was stubborn as he is quick, and the coxswain held calm as he guided the wind to sink their sorry boat. I know war, oh I oh, ferry us along with freights of gold, yo ho ho, oh I oh, plunder straight through the waves.
Thank you so much, you guys, for being here today. I'm going to end the stream there and say, yeah, thank you so much. And, if you feel like joining me tomorrow, we'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah.
Let's buy a pirateship.com, which we could buy us a pirate ship and you could come along. Oh, let's buy a pirateship.com. Maybe we could all be there we go. Maybe we could all be scallywags. Rum diddly dum dum dum. Oh, let's buy a pirateship.com. Shanty's dropping panties on the pirate ship and you could come along. Oh, let's buy a pirateship.com. Let's buy a pirateship.com. Let's buy a pirateship.com.
Poco's actually in the room. So I'm going to grab Poco and do a quick Poco before I go. We have so many weird jokes amongst ourselves, don't we? Okay. It's interesting to see how the inside jokes kind of develop as we go along. All right, friends. I'll see you later, and we'll see you on the next stream. Goodbye. Goodbye.